Hi, everyone. I'm your mistress of manifestations, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Cheers. This is going to be a reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So, how is everyone doing? My darling Scorpios, this is a general tarot card reading, so not all the messages here are going to resonate with you. But if it does, just claim it. On the other hand, if these messages confuse you but fit to the T for the person you're thinking about, when you come across this reading, flip the roles. I also want you to check your other placements in your chart. What are they? Your moon, your rising, your Venus for love, your Mars. That's where all the energy and the action is. You may also want to check your North Node. And I assure you, go to my channel and watch all those placements. You will get extra messages without a doubt. Now, if you do not know all these placements, Google free birth chart calculator. Allow Google to calculate your chart for you for free. Now, how's everyone doing? My darling Scorpios, I hope you're all good. I'm sure you are. I'm just going to start by pulling 3 cards at random, just to give you a general overview of what this reading could be about. These are the 3 cards. You're showing up as a King of Wands. This is somebody who is a fire sign, Scorpio. You're showing up as somebody with a lot of passion, charisma. You're showing up as somebody who is a self-made person. The only lower vibration of this card is perhaps a bit of ego, but you're showing up as somebody who's driven. Look at all this fire, very, very passionate. And you know, Scorpio, you are the sign that loves to go deep, as in you love with a vengeance. You also hate with a vengeance. There is nothing that is lukewarm when it's a Scorpio. And you were showing up as a fire sign here, or you could be dealing with somebody who is in this energy. Look at all this red. Look at all the passion. Look at all the heat in this card. There's been a situation which has been of conflict. When I see the 5 of Swords, 5 is a number of imbalance. And something is telling me, Scorpios, that there has been some kind of a conflict, perhaps with the King of Wands, because the King of Wands, the lower vibration can also be a bit of ego, cockiness. Just putting it out there. There's been some conflict in your life which has led to an imbalance. And as you can see, this is somebody who doesn't have your back. There's a betrayal going on here. You're dealing with somebody who loves to fight. And if this is somebody who's ego-driven and loves to fight, these are the quintessential characteristics of a narcissist. Are you dealing with a narcissist who's not just hot, passionate, but they can also be very, very rude and mean? I'm getting an energy of somebody who's bipolar here, who's hot and passionate at one time, all that heat and all that passion, and then they're angry and fighting. It's like they like to create conflict. I love to see this card for you. This is the 6 of Pentacles. This is equal give and take. Pentacles are your money. It's what keeps you, grounded and rocking on this earth, right? It's money. It's what puts food on the table. It's what creates stability in our life. You have been giving. I'll give you 2 messages from this card, Scorpios. You have been giving and giving and giving to a lot of people who've been taking and taking and taking. And I think that may have caused some conflict. You were wondering, why am I not getting anything back in return? When this card comes out, it tells me you're finally realizing that you do have the weighing scale in one hand, and you need to weigh what you're giving and what you're getting. And I think there's going to be an equal distribution. If there is somebody you're going through a divorce, there is going to be an equal distribution of assets and wealth. So, Scorpio, I love this energy for you. Now let's go ahead and just see what this reading is all about, huh, Scorpio? Something tells me that there is some conflict here. I do not know what this conflict is about. Perhaps you're dealing with somebody who's very egotistical and who loves to, create this imbalance or this one-upmanship. It's not a healthy contest going on, because as you can see in this 5 of Swords, there's one person in the back. They do not want to fight. But this person doesn't seem to, even register that they exist. They are so consumed with wanting to win. For them, there is no winning. There's only winning and losing. Winners and losers, and there's a lot of ego here. Dealing with somebody who's very egotistical. Scorpio, I feel you're dealing with a fire sign where there's a lot of passion, but a lot of conflict too. Sometimes where there's a lot of passion and then there is conflict. It can be very, very sexy because then the makeup sex is great, but I'm not getting that energy here. I'm getting an energy of somebody who just wants to create conflict and who has this big-headed or stubbornness that they are right, you are wrong. Scorpios. Give me some clear messages for my Scorpios, please. My Scorpios, please. Cards are sticking, Scorpios. Cards are really sticking. Somebody here doesn't want me to speak. I don't care. I do not care. And now the whole deck wants to fall down. And I'm pretty nosy. So, like I said, if these messages make sense to you, just claim it. Sending you all blessings of health, wealth, light, success, and love. And so be it. Scorpios. My Scorpios. Okay. Scorpios. All right. Let me put these cards here first. Oh, I'm so glad to see the last card. Scorpio. Wow, Scorpios, this answers so many questions. All right. So Scorpios, let me start with this. There are too many people here. I'll tell you this just directly because there is a couple here that I'm talking to. Okay, there's a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. Now, when I see both these cards, you're dealing with an earth energy. Okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Now, this is earth. These are two people who have created something stable on the ground. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, either you have a home together, you have created things in the 3D, which, is like generational wealth. Now, this is a couple. You are a vibrational match. There is no doubt about it. And as you can see, this Queen of Pentacles is somebody for me who is a self-made woman. She's somebody who has created her own wealth in the 3D. And you're matching. Your partner is matching you on that. He is also somebody who's very, very driven. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Somebody who has all the physical enjoyments. There is extreme comfort in this life. This is earth energy again. Somebody who's dependable. Not broke for sure. If there is somebody who's broke in your life, this is not the person I'm talking about then. This is somebody who has their own business. This is a couple that I'm talking to. Okay? Both of you have created wealth in the 3D. You have enough money. You have all the comforts. You probably have a beautiful home. You have even more scope for growth. As you can see, there's a little rabbit here. And rabbits multiply the fastest. So you have multiplied your wealth. Perhaps this marriage was because of business. I don't know why I'm getting this message. Did you marry because of your business? I don't know. Because both these together are people who are obsessed with money and wealth. Okay, this is all earth energy. Now, I don't know which one of you is also showing up as the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups for me is somebody who is a family person, somebody whose heart is open for receiving and to give love. And there is a King of Wands. Look, there are too many people in this. Is this a family situation with 4 people? I do not think. You know what I'm thinking? I think one of the characters in this couple, Scorpio, okay, is showing up as somebody who is a water sign like you, a Scorpio, perhaps. Somebody with a lot of love. This King of Cups, their heart is open. I don't know if it is a feminine energy because, feminine energy is always more recessive. Somebody who wants to give love. Is one half of this couple showing up as somebody whose heart is open, who wears their heart on a sleeve? This is somebody who wants a family. This is somebody who wants to succeed. This is in love, somebody who wants to give emotion, somebody who says, I love you a million times and means it. This is somebody who has a lot of emotional intelligence. The other person in this couple, okay, is showing up as somebody who is a fire sign, somebody who is a very egotistical and dominating. They love to show that they are the boss. I am talking to a couple here who on paper are equals because you have the king and the queen of pentacles. Both of you are successful in your own right, as in both of you have your own businesses, your own properties, but the way you are behaving with each other, one person is very egotistical and one person is coming from the heart. This is one group of you. The other group could be a lot of people in your business. Hello. But I'm not getting that message predominantly. So I'm going to stick with what I'm getting initially, that there is a couple here. Both of you are successful in the 3D. You have money, you have comforts, and you have created a successful business, an enterprise perhaps, but a family business perhaps. But one of you is very egotistical, a narcissist, and the other one is a family person who is just open to love and giving from the heart. And hence, I think, while you may be successful in your business ventures, there is conflict at home. There is conflict at home. Because if I just take these two, to the outside world, you all are super successful. Both of you have money, home, luxury, cars, you name it, stuff, whatever, the best things in life. Yeah. But what's happening internally is that one person is coming from the heart, the other person is coming from ego. And hence, inside your home, inside the beautiful, palatial home that you built, there is conflict. This is the card that came out, remember? The Five of Swords. There's an imbalance. And hence, I feel, if I take the lower vibration of the Six of Pentacles, okay, which is there is no balance in this home. It's all about money, 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 and some more. There is no love. There is no emotions. Now, this was meant to be your Nine of Cups. This was your wish fulfillment. I think I'm talking to two people here who got into what I call an advantageous matrimony, as in you decided to get married because you were both on par individually with each other, perhaps in your status, in your personal wealth, but you didn't know, okay? While outwardly this was your wish fulfillment, you did not know that internally this individual is your polar opposite. You are showing up as all heart from the anahata. They are showing up as somebody who is vibrating from their ego, somebody who wants to be right, but this was your wish fulfillment. And I think you thought that you guys coming together, starting your life together is going to lead to this Nine of Cups. This is one before the 10. This is one before the 10. Okay, this is granted wishes and desires. Your marriage was a wish fulfillment for you because you thought you would get everything you wanted by getting married to somebody, but you did not know it would lead you to an imbalance. I am reading the lower energy of this card. It has not come in the reverse, but when I see this with the card of conflict, which is the Five of Swords, it tells me there's a lot of arguments and fights going on within this home of yours. To the outside world, it looks perfect and pristine and beautiful. People, you must be the envy of your community, Scorpios, but internally, this is your health. Imbalances, fights. And I also feel that somebody here could be going towards legalities, because when I see this, Lady Justice here holding, the scales and equal giving of money and assets. Perhaps you guys have created so much wealth that you're hoping that there will be an equal distribution of that wealth. And I can guarantee you there will. Now, somebody here is taking a break. This is the Four of Swords. This is somebody who has decided to just take a break. From what? From the 4, you've gone to the 5. This is all about conflict, thoughts. Swords are your intellect. It's about communication. Is the only communication that you have in your home about conflicts, about ego, about fights? Because like I told you, the King of Wands, their low energy is super ego. I'm the best. I'm the best. Okay? They do not like to accommodate other people. This is a narcissist, somebody who likes to show off. This is a very, very arrogant energy. This could be somebody who's very charismatic. Someone here is tired of this energy because somebody in this couple is showing up as this, a family person who wants love, who wants to give love. And they're tired of the conflict, the constant battle with someone, and they're taking a break. I like this card for you because it gives you a chance to think what is going on here. Because I feel you got married thinking that this was going to be your Nine of Cups, a marriage which is going to be wish fulfillment on steroids for you. But it did not turn out like that. While your money may have tripled and grown, you did have wish fulfillment in your finance sector, but in your emotional life, it's been a disaster. It's been a disaster. It's been conflicts where there has been no equal give and take. Now, the Four of Swords is a timeout card, and then you have the Pisces card. I love this. Both these cards are taking a break because, as you can see, the Hanged Man is somebody who's suspending all activities. Why? Because they're thinking. You or somebody here is taking a timeout to heal themselves, stillness, resting. You're taking a time out from something that is bigger than you that you cannot fathom or understand. You're trying to recover and you're trying to heal yourself. There's somebody who is in thought, in deep thinking, meditation. What should I do? Strategizing. And the minute they get the clarity, it's like, they're going to get up and take those swords and charge forward. But for now, there's somebody here who's taking a break. And like I told you, from the 4, we go to the 5. So I'll give you another message. Perhaps the person who's taking a break here, apply to you or to yours. The minute they get the clarity, I think there's going to be another conflict because then they're going to go and charge ahead with that clarity towards somebody. But for the moment, there is somebody here who is in this position of taking a pause. This is, of course, a card of Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. This is somebody who is, like I said, in suspension. But when I see this card, there is a halo around this young man's head. For me, this is somebody who's thinking, who's trying to find, the silver lining, who's trying to look and find a different perspective to a problem that has been plaguing them. And the only way they can do it is to suspend, all communication, all activities with that person. And hence, this 4 of Swords is telling me that someone here is on a break. They're taking a break from a situation. They're taking a break from an individual. But they're not just sitting there, I don't know. What can I say? They're not just doing nothing there. Okay? This is somebody trying to find a different perspective, seeing things completely differently. You are also surrendering to a situation because I think you're tired of this conflict. You're tired of it. You're evaluating. See this card, the 7 of Pentacles. This is somebody looking at, like I'm telling you, you guys have a lot of money. You have created abundance, money in the 3D, but there is no love. No love. You were hoping that the love would grow too, but one of you is showing up as all heart, the other one is showing up as all fire. And of course, money. There is no love here. And there's one person here I feel who's more emotionally damaged or hurt because of the other person's actions. Now, again, this is a card of somebody who's waiting. Okay. I'm getting a lot of waiting. What is that word? Of somebody who's forced to just hold back. Waiting, there's no action. Pause. Patience. There's somebody here who's being very patient. And I think it is whoever is showing up in this energy as the King of Cups. They have had to, muster up the patience from where to hang on to this relationship. Because somebody is constantly making them wait. Even this card is a card of somebody who's surrendering to this issue and waiting patiently to come up with a solution. The 4 of Swords is somebody taking a break to heal themselves. And again, the 7 of Pentacles is somebody who's waiting, who's not taking action right now. Patience, a pause. It's almost like everything that was possible to heal this relationship, to work on this relationship has been done. But your basket is constantly coming up empty now. As you can see, there are many pentacles on this tree. Okay? Why are you not being able to reap it? What is stopping you from getting your just due? That's where this card of imbalance comes in again, Scorpios, where I feel somebody has just been given and giving and giving and giving and not getting anything in return. Hence, this relationship is totally imbalanced. It is not in balance, and you're tired of waiting. You've been waiting for a long time to receive the fruits of your labor. And what is that? It's a labor of love. because you're not just waiting for the money to come your way. I think your money is on point. There is no problem there. But you've been getting nothing else. No love. It's like a very cold vibe that I'm getting. Where your home is beautiful but cold. There is no warmth here. There is no warmth here. And you're tired. You're tired. And you've been thinking, is there any more hope in this relationship? How long should I wait? You're tired. And I believe the minute that this Four of Swords energy, the minute you get your clarity, again, I'm saying this to you, you are going to move ahead because you're the hanged man. The hanged man is also the card of Pisces. So I think it's the 12th house. It's the 12th house, which is about secrets. I do not know. If you're waiting for clarity on something which is hidden, and the minute you get it, you're going to reevaluate if it's worth putting in any more effort. Because for me, this woman has created this beautiful pentacle tree with her own two hands, with her blood, sweat and tears. You've been very proud of this marriage. I believe this relationship because you thought it had great potential. At one point, this was your wish fulfillment, but it's been dragging out and there's been no love. And you're tired of waiting. You're looking at all your investments. You've done all you could, but your basket is continuously coming up empty. And again, when I look at this card, Scorpios, this is almost as if somebody has turned their back on a situation. Yeah. You're tired. You're tired of waiting, Scorpios. Look at this individual. They're looking into the future, the unknown. Okay. And when I see this card, this is somebody who was just surrendering and saying, I am going to look for a new perspective to this old problem. You're finding a new solution. You're tired of what you've been doing. Perhaps you thought by butting heads with this individual or by fighting with them, you could solve your problem, but it's made it worse. It's made it worse. And hence, you're taking a break. You're thinking like, no, it's not helped at all. And when I see this card, this is somebody who's deciding, making a choice where you want to put your focus now. As you can see, one wand is firmly planted on the ground. You have created something with a lot of fire and passion. But that other wand, you are thinking and re-evaluating where you're going to put your next investment into. You're making a decision. This is decision-making time, strategizing, making plans. You're trying to figure out what you really want. And for me, sometimes, when I see the image on this card, I feel somebody's almost turned their back. Yeah. They've turned their back on something. And, this bird on top, birds are messengers. Perhaps you're waiting for a message to come in, which will give you the clarity to move ahead. Or this is like a bird's eye view. It's like you putting yourself in suspension and trying to find another aspect to a problem that has been plaguing you. And I think it has to do with ego and conflict. I love what is coming towards you, the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter. You taking the time out to strategize and think about your future is bringing the wheel in. And the wheel is, something that is cyclical. It goes round and round. And I think you've been around this cycle, this battle with somebody for a long time. This is not a relationship for, a month or a year. This is way more than that. And you've gone around the same mountain with this person. You've had the same problems new day. You are tired of dealing with this in the way you know. There's been a big imbalance here, Scorpios. Wheel of Fortune coming in tells me that the wheel, Jupiter, the biggest benefic, divine timing, an unexpected message. I feel there's somebody here waiting for a message. I do not know what this is. I'll take another deck to see what message, what clarity are you waiting for? But this is a wheel of fate turning in your favor. This is an end of a cycle and a beginning of a more auspicious, a luckier one. One that is not just about money, it is also about emotional fulfillment. This is destiny, fated luck, karma, second chances. I feel you making a decision about one relationship, whatever decision you make, I do not know what it is for you. It could be different for each of you. But whatever decision you're making is going to bring you your Ace of Cups. This is what you... Oops. I'm so sorry that card just went under the table. That was the Ace of Cups, and I do not know why it's gone right there. But you were waiting for the Ace of Cups, okay? Because the Nine of Cups is here. This was your wish fulfillment, but you were not getting it. But with Jupiter coming in, I think it's going to bring you your Ace of Cups. But you have to make some kind of a decision here, Scorpio. Okay? Because there are 2 or 3 cards here of you making a decision. Okay, that's my card. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Jupiter coming in, bringing luck, fated, karma. A big cycle is coming to a close, and you are going to bring in your Ace of Cups. This is just emotions on steroids. And when I see this King of Cups, somebody here was very unhappy for a long time. I do not know whether it was a masculine or the feminine. There's somebody here who is not in their higher form of masculinity or femininity. Somebody here is in the lower, is it distorted feminine or masculine? Put yourself in your roles. And it's caused a lot of conflict in a relationship. Somebody was all heart there. Somebody just didn't care. They just wanted to win. It was not about love. And you missed this. Taking a break, thinking, surrendering, not fighting anymore. Wheel of Fortune is going to bring in a big change. And I feel this is going to be in your favor. And if you're worried about your assets, do not be worried, because I see there's going to be an equal give and take. You know, I'm going to take some cards from my Situations Tarot deck here, Scorpios. Let's see if there is any other additional message I can give you. I am talking to a couple. I do not think there are 5 people involved here. This is 2 people, and it's a couple. They're both in the same suit. Monetarily, business-wise, superb. Emotionally, zero. Zero. There's somebody here who's hurting and in pain. Somebody else just doesn't freaking care. That's what I'm getting, Scorpios. Someone here is going to make a decision. Divine timing is at play. This is for my Scorpios. Please, can you give me any additional messages, please? Okay. Okay. I'll just, okay. Let me see what I have. Okay, Scorpios? You know, I was wondering if there is some kind of information that you're waiting. And I think there is. I think, yeah, Scorpio, I am talking to, I'm talking to a couple here. You know, I'll start with this card, history. Perhaps you both have a lot of history. I feel that you perhaps met in college, or, you know, when you were both starting your business careers, because you both have a past. And hence you're showing up as the same suit. Both of you are showing up as a king and the Queen of Pentacles. And this is somebody who is married, because I have divorce. So, I mean, unless you're married, how can you have a divorce? I'm talking to a couple who have past history together. You perhaps knew each other from school. You know, you both passed out with flying colors, and you have dreams of creating wealth and abundance. And you did that for sure. You just didn't know that you were each of you were different internally. Like, one person was overly emotional and the other person was cold, or just angry, fiery, bossy. There's something here that's about that, the distorted masculinity. I feel it's a distorted masculine, not the feminine. I think feminine is more recessive and more receptive to love. Somebody is going through a divorce. This is irreconcilable differences, divorce, final. Perhaps that break you took is going to give somebody clarity to make a decision. Now, this card of racing, running, and avoiding, I think, despite there was a lot of imbalances here, I'm reading the lower vibration of the 6 of Pentacles, but there was a lot of conflict. 5 of Swords is a lot of conflict. Somebody was avoiding this. It was in their face, but perhaps because you had created so much of wealth together, you were scared. You were scared to leave a relationship because of finances. You were avoiding and racing. You were trying to avoid this situation, this disaster. But you knew at some point you would have to address it, because even the 4 of Swords coming here tells me that somebody may be sick, as in, you know, this conflict may have affected your health, and hence you were forced to take a break and think. Money can't buy you health, Scorpios. And perhaps this was a lesson you had to learn. And you've been on this wheel with this person round and round and round for a long time. And you were running and avoiding your real feelings or what was really going on in this marriage. This card, journal, writing, keeping notes, and gossip. Like I said, this Four of Swords energy, okay? And this card too, of somebody waiting. And I see that bird on top, birds are communication. Were you waiting for some messages to come in to give you clarity? I feel this. Perhaps you found something in a journal. Perhaps it was just jealousy and gossip. Somebody told you. You found some information out, because when this card comes, it's like women sitting together and talking, like birds. When you sit and talk, oh, do you know this and do you know that? And perhaps you saw something in a journal, or, the typewriter is people rarely use a typewriter, but it's about writing stuff. It's about communication. Did you find out about some communication? Perhaps via gossip, the grapevine of your close friends, your high society friends, because I'm talking to somebody who's very successful here, Scorpio, extremely successful. If you're dealing with somebody who's a bum, this is not your reading. I am talking to a couple who's super, 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 super successful. You found something out. Perhaps you found out something about their past. I do not know, but there is something that you found out. You found out. Now, where's that card? I'm going to take some more cards here. I don't know what it is you found out. I'm going to ask Kipper. Kipper's a meanie. But hey, it gives you the information. Somebody here is going towards a divorce. For me, guys, it's so weird. Look what is in this deck. This is my Situations Tarot deck, and there are 3 cards of the Arcanum Tarot here. I'm just going to take these cards and read them for you. If you're going towards your Two of Cups, or this is what you wanted, you're going towards it. The Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're single. For me, this is a card of somebody who's single. And I know when the Nine of Pentacles comes out and I have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles has become single today. I'm talking to a feminine who is becoming single. And look at her, super rich. You are somebody who has everything a girl could want in terms of money and luxury. What you don't have is your Two of Cups, okay? And you're going to be going out in search of that. But it's taken you a long time to break free from something, because there's been a lot of holding back here. A lot of holding. This is somebody who's crossed their heart. And you were showing up as the King of Cups energy. This was your energy, where you want to give love, but there's been holding back because you've got nothing in return except for fights and conflict, arguments. Somebody doesn't have your back. Somebody who's been holding back, who's been a miser in love. They give you the money, but there is no love. As you can see, this individual is sitting on a chest of money. They're holding on to money, but they don't want to give it. They have it, but not for you. Now, I know this is Pentacles, but I don't think they held back on giving you physical comforts. And perhaps you guys are super rich. They were holding back on giving you love, and you felt unloved, and hence there was an imbalance here. And while you gave and gave and gave, you got nothing back in terms of love. All you got back was money. And they were like, I'm giving it back to you. What's the problem? That's not what you wanted. You wanted your Ace of Cups. You're going towards that. You wanted your Two of Cups, that love, that connection, that spark. Somebody here is making a choice. And like I said, you're going towards your Ace of Cups. You're going towards your Two of Cups. Jupiter is bringing this for you. And when Jupiter comes in, I think this could be somebody from a different part of the world who's coming back to you, because I'll tell you why I feel somebody's going to just pop up. Spontaneous, unexpected surprise visit. Somebody from your past is coming back to you, Scorpios. It's going to be totally unexpected. Perhaps they're going to see something on social media, or perhaps they are going to hear something via gossip about you, that you've gone through a divorce. You have a past with them as well. This is your past, and they're going to just pop up. You have been dealing with this person via your dream state. I feel this, Scorpios. I feel this. And this is somebody with whom you talk, you have songs that you relate to, or through telepathy. Perhaps, you reached out to them via your dreams, and there they are, they pop up. They know you like the back of your hand. They love you. I don't know who this person is, but somebody is coming back, and you're allowing them to come in because now you're finally single. I think somebody who is single right now. Okay. I see these two cards here, poison. unhealthy, toxic behaviors and people. This relationship you were in, this wheel, which was never in your favor in the past because you kept going round and round, conflict, fights, anger, jealousy, everything which was lower vibrational. It's toxic. It was toxic. And when I see this word, toxic, unhealthy behaviors, poison, I'm thinking Saturn, I'm thinking Capricorn. Okay. And by the way, I am Capricorn moon. I'm just talking about the lower vibrations of the sign of Capricorn because they are bossy. They love to, do things by the book. Sure. They are, rule oriented, but the devil, the card of the Capricorn, is also about unhealthy behaviors, addictions. It has two people chained and bound to the devil. I think the big ties you had here, I do not see children, by the way. The only ties you have is money, finances, and wealth. And the devil has you stuck in that cycle, round and round and round we go, same shit, new day. You tried your best to get out of this. You tried your best to solve it. Nothing works. I think you've even fought with this person and you're tired. Somebody is sick here. Somebody has been forced to take a break here. And you've been waiting for clarity to come and you got it. I don't know what gossip you found out. Comment below, let me know. But this relationship was toxic. And then when I see there were so many characters in this reading, when I said there's a King of Wands, there's a King of Cups, there's a Queen of Pentacles, and there is a King of Pentacles, perhaps you found out that there are too many unhealthy people, unhealthy, toxic people in your business, or the person you're dealing with has some kind of toxic habits or behaviors. Either of them is possible. And you've tried to negotiate and bargain with them. And your second way of dealing with this was avoiding. You've done these two things. You've negotiated with them. You tried your best to bargain with them. But this person has something very toxic. And I think it's a distorted masculine who vibrates from anger, pride, ego, and arrogance. Okay. And because they're so wealthy or they have so much of wealth in the 3D, they think they're the shit, their shit don't stink. I'm talking to somebody like this, and you've really done your best to negotiate, bargain, and beg. It's not worked. It's not worked. You've done your best. You've tried to avoid the situations. You've tried to pretend it doesn't exist. That didn't work either. Somebody here is sick. Somebody's health has been affected here, mental health and physical health. When this card comes out, okay, cleansing, I want you to please understand that you've been cohabiting, eating, sleeping, living with somebody who's poison. I want you to cleanse your space. This is meditation, clearing your space and removing negativity. Please do it by taking a sound bath. Sit down with your headphones and listen to beautiful hymns, mantras, Baroque music, anything that is uplifting. Mozart, I don't know. You tell me what you like. Anything will do. Cleanse your body and your vibration with sound. You can play it in your home. You can use Palo Santo. You can use sage. You can use salt and keep it in corners of your house. Cleanse your space. Because you've been living with somebody so negative, you have been blocking in your abundance, Scorpios, but it's there for you. Somebody here is taking a big leap of faith and it's happening in divine timing. Jupiter is coming in. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Pisces or another water sign. Okay. And I feel the wheel is going to bring in your Two of Cups. Okay. You being single. Somebody from your past is going to pop up with whom you have some kind of a history. Some kind of a history, and they're going to show up unexpectedly with a message. Okay. And I don't know what clarity you got via gossip, but you found something in a journal or something that was communicated and you found out, because this journal and this gossip, it's very telling for me. Now, all I know, Scorpios, is somebody here is going to make a decision. They have been strategizing. They have been thinking what their next step should be, because this is what you want. You want your Two of Cups, you want your Ace of Cups. But for that, I think somebody here has to be single, and fabulously single here. Look at this woman. I mean, look at her. She's like a jackpot. And you do know the Wheel of Fortune is like a jackpot. Doesn't matter where the wheel turns, Jupiter gives you blessings. But this is all happening in divine timing. This is all happening in divine timing. Divine timing is at play in your life, Scorpios. Comment below. Let me know what you're going through. And I also want to tell, if any of you, because I think I'm talking to somebody who's super rich. I mean, like money, which is, I don't know, generational wealth. You guys are like really rich. If you are scared that you will lose your finances, do not be, because the Six of Pentacles tells me there's going to be an equal distribution of wealth. I'm going to take some Archangel Oracle cards for you, Scorpios. See if, there we go. What the Archangels want to tell you, prosperity. I love it. Prosperity. Do not be scared of losing your money. I think that was one of the main reasons why you held on to this relationship, because you've created so much in the 3D. I don't think you created children here. I think you've created wealth and generational wealth. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Are you scared to leave a relationship because you think you will lose your prosperity? Archangel Ariel is here to tell you, do not be scared to lose your prosperity. It is not going anywhere. In fact, they're sending you Ace of Cups along with prosperity. So far, you've only had wealth, which is money. They're sending you emotional wealth right now, along with the money, which is going to balance your life perfectly, Scorpios. Do not be scared. Look at this angel sitting here with money. She's going to pour it on you, okay? Leadership. Leadership. For a long time, you've allowed somebody to dominate you because you've shown up as a King of Cups, okay? You've dealt with somebody who is in this arrogance, conflict. Take back your leadership. Take back your power, because you've allowed somebody to make you lose constantly, and it's been a battle. Come back in your power. Come back to center. Take back your power, because you are somebody who's intelligent, somebody who has the potential to create tremendous abundance for them, and you know that. But this marriage broke you down. Archangel Gabriel is here to tell you that it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and guide others. Perhaps you breaking away from this relationship and starting your own business, okay, will help other people. You will be a guide for other people who work under you, and you will create something that is super abundant, super. Sometimes when I see this card, it's, this angel holding this horn, very judgment-like, second chances. You thought something was over and nothing could come off it. No, it's all happening in divine order and divine timing, because Archangel Michael, for me, in the card of judgment, is blowing that horn and waking you up to take action. Get off from that Pisces hanging man position and make a decision. And your angels support you. I love this last card. Divine order. Somebody here is scared about legalities, because again, this is an angel with, the weighing scales. Do not be afraid. You will not lose money. In fact, balance will be restored where there was an imbalance here, Scorpios. Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Divine timing, divine order. Look past the illusion, which is so Piscean, and we have the Pisces card here, as you can see, the hanging man. Look past this illusion and see underlying order. So when I see this card of irreconcilable differences and I see divine order, it tells me, do not be scared of losing your finances. In fact, be happy, because you're going to gain balance back. There's going to be an equal distribution of wealth, because your angels here are in charge. Okay? The court system will be fair to you. Whatever wealth you have created will be protected. Plus, justice, the wheel of fortune, is going to be turning in your favors. You know what they say? Okay? Fortune favors the brave. This is what this is about. Jupiter blessing you, because you are being brave and taking a step and breaking away from this Pisces illusion and procrastination. You are bringing in your Two of Cups, and your angels support you every single step of the way. So with this, I'd like to close. Scorpios, I was going to say message me. Comment below. Let me know what you're going through, and I will make sure to respond back to each of you. Now, I cannot wait to come back again and do another reading for you, my darling Scorpios. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.